Alright, I'm going to do this one on if glyphosate is giving us cancer. We got the Monsanto's website. It says glyphosate belongs in a 2A category, along with barbers and fry cooks. I don't know what barbers would be using, maybe like alcohol or a type of alcohol. Fry cooks, I don't know, but I'm going to leave a link to the 2A category of carcinogens. Um, just going over here looking at the glyphosate molecule, you have glycine, which is an amino acid. Um, they always say that everything's connected or, something like that. So I'm not sure if it is. Glycine was first isolated on gelatin. That makes sense. Then going over here looking at all the other stuff, I'm going to be looking into, stuff that, they would be isolating from Planned Parenthood and baby flavoring and stuff like that. I also have to mention I haven't actually seen an actual gene gun work, but if they can, they could put molecules on metal particles. So that could be bad if they're spraying that through the atmosphere. So glycine would be an amino acid. They keep bringing up like sulfuric acid and stuff like that. Phosphorus, methyl. They use terms like methane, carbon, bonded, hydrocarbon, stuff like that. So when you're in the process of distilling wood to create charcoal, you get oil and hydrocarbons that could be distilled, and then you get different temperatures that they would distill at. So you would be left with different alcohols, non-drinkable, not the real alcohols. Evidently people go blind from drinking that stuff, but there's different amino acids that would be they have like sulfur molecules and stuff attached to them. So what I'm thinking, is it just like an acid? Because a lot of these are synthetically produced. They're synthetically produced by mixing different acids and stuff together. So definitely have to look into this stuff. So do I think it is toxic? Also, if you have a bunch of alcohol sitting around that you distilled, you would think that they would just evaporate, or you got some coal tar and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if it is, but what's really weird is like how could they say that we are made up of amino acids and sulfur and all this stuff? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be looking into. Probably going to take a break. Have to look up all these synthetic molecules, see what they're doing. If they're cloning cancer viruses and stuff, or evidently they could create some RNA and slice genes together, but I don't know. But do I think glyphosate is going to be that toxic, even if it's sulfuric acid, just sprayed on crops? I don't know. They could be drenching it in that stuff. So do I think their plants are, if their special seeds are tolerant to Roundup? Plants are normally tolerant to Roundup. If they are slicing DNA and genes together, you got crown gall disease. Basically, it attacks the plants, which they call genetically modified. So, like I said, I haven't seen an actual gene gun work, but with the metal in the air, if they could attach certain viruses, evidently, to metal particles, or if they're just spraying coal ash and using these different terms however they want. But crown gall disease, if they're putting DNA and stuff, slicing it together, which I haven't seen actual, proof of. I also haven't seen a gene gun work. I think they're just kind of making this stuff up as they go, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely have to look into this stuff. I've seen a lot of fake stories like humans sliced with animals. That seems like an obvious propaganda internet hoax. So do I think glyphosate is causing cancer? No, but it opens up a bigger discussion onto the glycine, the amino acids that they're supposedly producing. It opens up a discussion on the gene slicing. If they're slicing genes with a bacteria that creates a crown gall disease, if they're putting genes in here, and then these viruses are infecting the plants. So that's pretty much all I got for this one. So